war and civil war, race war and civil war. I'm not going to talk about race war. That's not going to never happen either. I want to talk about civil war. There'll never be a civil war in America. America is not set up for a civil war. That's right. America is not set up for a civil war. Back in the Civil War, they didn't even have airplanes. They didn't have nuclear weapons. They didn't have the type of stuff the Navy got now, the type of stuff the Air Force got, the type of stuff the Marines got. The different branches in the military would never agree to a coup or anything like that. The different admirals and different people wouldn't agree to it either. The military is not made up of Republicans. There's Democrats and Republicans in the military. There's people in the military that like Trump, and there's people in the military can't stand him.
Nigga drink it again.
The military has been briefed on real threats to the United States from foreign nations. So it'd be almost impossible to get the military to focus on things happening domestically in the United States. Those stupid troops that had their back turned to the president, I'm assuming the National Guards, which are as close to civilians as you can get. And this is why they did that.
Excuse me.
And that was dumb. And they'll have to answer for that, because the news media is going to jump on it. They showed it already. And once they can identify you as one of the soldiers that your back turned, you're going to have to answer. And you're going to have to answer to a Democratic president. So good luck. Biden can make it really tough for them. I think they'll understand he's president now. It's, you're really asking for trouble. I don't think you want to irritate him now that he has the power.
Fuck.
So he'll be to see them. Whatever unit they was, wherever they stationed at or whatever group that was, they're under the microscope now. Stupid.
They was already
They
looking
should
for.
have been like this.
They was already looking for people with that shit, any kind of bias and things like that.
Hell yeah, for that. They said it was going to crack today, and it would have, but they had too much.
Nigga drank again.
They didn't lie. They didn't lie. It was going to crack today. The government stopped it. They couldn't get on planes. They're all running. They're all being arrested.
Yeah.
And they too busy playing defense right now. The FBI's looking for them.
January 6th was the cause.
There's militia that's not involved with what happened at the Capitol. A lot of their leaders left the country, went to Canada, whatever, just to show the United States government they not in it. A lot of militias told their militias to stand down. Not all militias was involved in that. And so the militias that weren't involved in that want to separate themselves from the Boogaloo Boys and the Proud Boys. Like, we ain't fucking with them. So there's a division with the militias. Because a lot of the militias feel that those militias make all the militias look bad. But all the militias don't have the same agenda. So now these militias have let their agenda paint all the militias as traitors. So they've created a problem between the various militias. They create a problem. Yeah. They fucked up. The military was 100% ready to deal with them. There was no way they could even get to Washington, D.C. This is something that the militias are learning a lesson, and what I've been telling y'all. America's not set up for no civil war. They could shut this motherfucker down. It's not set up like that. The freeways were built to land planes on. I think maybe Eisenhower did it. One of those presidents set the freeway up so in case of war, they could use it for landing strips. The infrastructure of the country was built to prevent all of that. The average American don't know the difference between life in 1861 and life in 2021. Yes, you could have a civil war in 1861. Less fences, no big highways, no planes everywhere, no jets, no airplanes, no modern tanks, no modern equipment. So yeah, you can get your guns, but your guns ain't never going to match the military guns. They don't sell. Nobody got real military grade guns. I don't care how much they out there shooting. I don't care nothing about their 50 caliber. They don't have the military grade. They got the junk. You got the high grade, then you got this, okay. But you can't even sell the high grade shit like that. Yeah, the highways were set up in case they go to war, they can take off planes and land planes, and the highways divide up the cities where they can block it so you can't cross the city. You know, you can't cross, you can't go north, south, or east, or west. If they get on that highway, you can't do nothing in that city. If the military get on the highway in Chicago, all these highways, nobody can move. They can lock you in. You got to stay on this side of the highway or that side of the highway. Then they only need a couple spaces to shut it down crossways, and you're done. You can't move. They put them tanks and shit out there on the highway. They put them big guns on them overpasses, and it's a wrap. Sit your ass down. You can't do nothing. So people need to go back and study how America was set up. Yeah, they cut off all the main arteries and you're done. That's what they did to the city. You can't go to Washington, D.C. They couldn't go there if they wanted to. You went and did a lot of stuff because you hated Biden win, but you did that while Trump was president. Now you've done a lot of stuff because you hate Biden, and Biden is the president. How's that going to work out for you? I'm not president yet. You do a lot of shit because you don't like me. The next week, I'm president, though. Now, what is Biden going to do to them? They're going to jail forever. All they pass is revoked now. It's a Democratic government now. And the guy you was hating on is the president now. They can appoint different people to do different stuff. He's the commander-in-chief. Them dudes is done. Make no mistake about it. Biden ain't no pussy. He's as mean as they come. They going to prison.
Yeah.
They were not real military people. Those guys was all idiots. They had no military skills. They had no knowledge of anything. They was a bunch of dumbasses. They was dumb as hell. They did all that on video. And they made one big mistake that any true military person wouldn't make if he was a real general like me. People say, what do you mean, Pharaoh? If I had a bunch of you black people going to do something like that, the main order would be no cell phones. Don't have no cell phone on you. Dora. And I said, they should have watched the first 48, probably. They should have, bro, the phone did pinged where all y'all at. All y'all went out there with cell phones and the towers ping them phones. Them phones don't never stop working. Them phones don't never stop working. Them phones ping everywhere you at. We watch Next 48. How many black dudes got busted because the phone pinged off of the tower by the girlfriend that got killed? They said she got killed here. We got to ping off your shit by her house.
Wow. Yeah.
You know that if I'm going to go do something, I'm going to leave my phone here on, propped in a way where it don't motherfucking go to sleep. And I'm going to go do something, and they go look and say, no, his phone was at the house.
But that still don't work because now they got a whole, that ain't gonna
I'm
work.
liable to call somebody and have them my boy, and he'll just talk. He don't even know I'm gone. I got one nigga that if I call him and talk for a minute, I can lay the phone down and be the one killed 9 people. And they ain't gonna say I was talking to Duke, and when I get back, that motherfucker might still be talking. Especially if I set up a tape recorder and every now and then say, real shit. Straight up. I can set up something that responds. That nigga talk for 2 hours. I can have some say, yup, So what you been doing, man? I can take a whole thing that I keep him talking.
Talking ass. He said,
Now that's military smart, you know. They go and say, nah, he was on the phone talking to a nigga. Because I know I could get him not knowing that I ain't really on the phone for an hour.
that's some crazy shit. Talking ass, boy.
I know that for a fact. Yeah, I seen that. And Kodak Black, too. And so there ain't going to be no damn civil war. It's true. There ain't going to be no damn civil war. The motherfucker, ain't nobody going to go and if they the example of a civil war, god damn.
Right.
If that's the people going to have a civil war, they're going to lose. They was the dumbest civil war motherfuckers I ever seen. How you going to have a civil war and you dumb? Y'all don't care. When we come back next time, we going to have guns. You record me? We going to come back, we going to have guns. Hang this, hang him. Video me too, hang him. They're going to have you back in court. They gonna show you, hang him.
You stupid.
You know, your dumb ass all recorded talking about hanging somebody with a noose up there. Boy, don't you know?
I know that. What the fuck?
Unbelievable. And people really was scared of them losers. People was really scared of them losers. Some black people really thought them losers could really do something. That's why the United States government was so mad, because anybody could have stopped them. Them bums.
I was thinking the same shit. Like,
Out
look
there
at Goofy.
clowning. How the hell they gonna have a goddamn civil war with them? They can't beat the Crips. The Crips against the militia. Just the Crips, none of the other gangs. Just the Crips by themselves will beat them. Oh God, the Crips could beat them. I've been on that civil war. Listen, we don't have to have a whole civil war. Y'all against the Crips. All black folks ain't even got hell. The Crips would kill the shit out of them. I couldn't believe black people were scared of them. I was looking at them and said, look at this here. 9 black people could have made them run. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was about 5 or 6 different type of people out there. It was a lot of different type of people in the crowd, but most of them was, you know, mad bootleg militias, because you know, militias like motorcycle gangs. You know, you can have the serious motorcycle gangs and the bootleg. You know, so anybody can get together and say, we're going to do all this stuff, you know? Especially when you live in rural areas.
That voice, that nigga.
What else you going to do but get together and do that? You in Michigan, Wisconsin, you ain't got shit else to do. We having a meeting. We tired of it. You out in the boondocks, ain't nothing to do. You tired of everything. You basically tired of being in the boondocks. Without nothing to do, you mad at the whole goddamn world. Them big old city boys doing all this stuff. We can go to the city, we gonna shut them city boys down. Shit was crazy as hell. So they like, man, they gonna go to all the state capitals and all that. Oh, wait. So this is a group that'll put a flyer out on Facebook, they're gonna have a civil war. We gonna have a civil war Friday. And everybody waiting to stop the civil war. They gonna go advertise. They had flyers. This shit is unbelievable. They had flyers saying they gonna come kick some shit off.
Dry snitching. That
shit funny as hell. But here go the kicker. Listen, y'all know about America, right? Y'all know about America and their money, right? America lost a lot of money with the whole pandemic and all that, right? You get a bunch of group of people, you tear up the Capitol, then you threaten to do it some more, right? So the United States has spent how many millions of dollars protecting all these things? How much money they just spent this week from last week, including going back, fixing and protecting the Capitol up to now? How much money America spent?
Boy,
How much money you think they
billion.
spent since that happened at the Capitol to now protecting everybody?
no, not that much.
How many millions you think that is?
200 million.
Let's keep it real. How
Somebody say
many
$500 million.
millions
That's what I'm saying.
do you think America just spent for a threat?
$250 million.
How much y'all think? Anybody? I wonder how much myself. Yeah. But what I'm saying, Don, is since they let them in the Capitol till now, with all the security they had to build in Washington, how much money y'all think the United States just spent? State and federal and city. How much they just spent? In a pandemic where they ain't making no money. How much money they just spent? How many millions do you think that was?
I'll say $250
Protecting
million.
all these state capitals in the Washington, D.C. Probably $500 million, huh?
$500 million. Well, yeah.
Now, y'all tell me something. Y'all know America.
You fuck with that money.
How they act about their money.
We got to cut y'all. We got to get rid of it. Yeah.
If they spent $250 million, right, humanitarian, what they gonna do? What they'll do to you if you made them spend that kind of money? What they'll do to you? Boy, this is America. What would they do to you if they had to spend that money, though? Y'all know America.
They were making an example.
Boy, we know this country. We live in this country.
Right.
Right? And what the fines gonna be? What these fines finna be, boy, when they catch you? What the fine gonna be? What the bail gonna be? Because they gonna get their money. Here in Chicago, they dropping them tickets hard, them traffic tickets. Tickets and fines is finna be crazy. Somebody got to pay for this. Not only is the militia gonna pay, all us finna pay for that. All us. We finna pay for that.
Yeah.
The whole America gonna pay that.
Oh shit! Right.
But especially them. Anything you got is getting confiscated. They gonna sick everybody on you. They gonna sick the IRS on you. The ATF, the DEA.
Yeah, they
gonna make you lose your job. They're gonna try to make you lose your home so HUD can get it.
What if they would try to pull that
How
off
many
now?
of their homes the government finna get with HUD? HUD, they can sick a lot of motherfuckers on you. You know, don't play with them people, man. Them people don't play none of that shit.
Right.
People don't understand America.
Come on,
America do race and stuff like that to get votes and shit. Yeah, but that's all bullshit. That ain't America.
Come on.
That's not America, man. People don't know America, man. You gotta know America. You gotta know the real America, man. People dealing with the bullshit America. Y'all be lying on America. You know what I'm saying?
Come on with it.
Y'all be talking about America this, America that. America ain't none of that shit people saying. The America this, man. In God we trust. With the federal building on there, and with the president on the money, man. This is America. This is the real America. This is America. Okay?